Welcome to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and today we're going to begin our run playing as the United States for the first time today. And this run will be the first run that I have done with the Man the Guns DLC, as well as Death and Dishonor. So it'll be the first time that I have all of this stuff to go crazy with, and so I figured that I would try and learn a little bit more about how the navies work and about how the armies work. And we're going to do it as the United States, but we're going to do it going for a couple of achievements. The first one being, if I can get it to load up, 2 arms in Dixie, which is, as the USA, start a new civil war as the South. Just have to start that civil war, and hopefully we can win that civil war. But that's the basic idea there. And then if we win that, we will then go for Georgia on my mind. As the USA, own and fully control all 3 Georgias. It's my understanding that we just have to start as the USA. We don't have to be democratic. There's a couple other things I wanted to do, such as Arsenals of Democracy. I have to actually be ruling party democratic. Now, the one thing that could disrupt it is, on Georgia on my mind, if we kind of tag switch when we go to the South. But we'll see. I reserve the right to restart this campaign if I wind up destroyed by some things and go for a different route, or maybe even switch over to the UK, which is the other nation I was considering, if things go awry. I'm not recruiting any new basic divisions because I don't know what that will do in the middle of the Civil War. But I've kind of put these armies, I put 24 on the East Coast, 12 on the West Coast. Hopefully that'll be okay. I switched them all to the infantry division templates, to have a combat width of 18 right now, and eventually we'll switch that over. So we are quite a bit behind in infantry equipment, but that's not going to matter because we're not going to be at war for a while. And as far as construction goes, what I have done is I've put infrastructure in what was the Confederacy. And hopefully that's correct, and it won't be, if I start the Civil War as the South, I'm actually the South and not up here in the North, although I'm a little worried that the trigger modifier that shows the achievement is the Boston Rebellion, that I may be helping out my enemy, but we shall see. But that's the basic gist. I have no idea how a civil war works in the game, but this is a very easy achievement, and I am following the guide that is displayed on the wiki. Well, not guide, the explanation on the wiki. So what we're going to do is we're not going to do the National Focus Continue the New Deal until after the 1946 election. We will go with the Republicans and start the gold standard. That's the hope. And so we're over here somewhere. And so I decided between War Department and War Plans Division, and you kind of just hear, knowing that I don't really know how the focus trees work and whether I would be setting up my enemy for good things or not. So I'm probably just going to do the 2-ocean navy, or I might just sit on some political power. Don't know. But that's the basic gist of where we are. Let's see, I went over the construction stuff, basic research, just getting the normal stuff going, and then the 1918 infantry equipment, and I don't have any of these yet, but okay, so the naval treaties, that's new for me. The great naval powers of the world have signed numerous treaties limiting the overall size of their fleets and the size of each individual ship. As signatory, we are subject to certain restrictions, but as long as our opponents follow them as well, the balance of power should be maintained. We are currently between 90% and 100% of Britain in capital ship strength. So that is something. And we do have some new things here. We have carriers. I think what I would like to do is to get rid of this and put them there. We're making a bunch of ships, although early destroyer hull seems to be okay. That's a lot of ships that are being built. Wow, okay. Didn't check that. I checked this stuff, but not the dockyards. Wow, okay. U.S. is a naval power. We kind of knew that. So we'll figure all that out. Just like in the last time, these are all set to 1, and I like that. I'm going to leave that there. And we'll come back to needing anything there. Can I rename? I can just type in a name. Nice. Okay. So that's the basic gist. We're going to turn fascist and follow, ally with the silver shirts, try and get these two over here that are supposed to help with the Civil War when all is said and done. We're not going to do this just because I don't want to have that on the YouTube channel for what should be obvious reasons. But we are going to go down that path, and hopefully we'll be the Free American Empire. If we're not the Free American Empire, then we will change the thumbnail to accurately reflect what we wind up as. So if the thumbnail changes randomly, that's what it is. And if you are watching this later, that's where we're going. So let's get through to the election. The election in November? Yep, November. And then we head for Civil War. And again, I have no idea. No idea how the Civil War works, other than they say it's very easy to... Well, it's very easy to start it. Hopefully we can win it. And we need to get those two national focuses done. I went ahead and kept the one rubber shy. I know that means we're not making very many planes, but I'm not going to spend a factory on one rubber like that. And I don't think I'm going to, until we're caught up on the infantry equipment, I won't be training or anything to try and get army experience. So probably I don't need this. I think we'll just do that. Not that we're going to be getting any more military factories in the near future anyway. So actually I probably can get down to 1 artillery, because we don't actually use the artillery except in our support right now. Opposition suffers defeat in the Senate. Yay! Alright, so we do have some decisions that are available. I wonder what decisions we can do. So we can talk about trying to get some of this stuff. Again, none of those are in the former Confederacy except for, say, Arkansas and Tennessee. But what is it we can do? We have 5 political influence. What can we do? It said there was a decision available. Maybe a lobbying effort? don't know. It takes 150 power to withdraw from the treaties, huh? Obviously, withdrawing from the treaties would be significant. And hopefully... oh, I think that may have been the actual thing I did here. Let's actually create a front line on here. Just to... just because they have troops on me. I'm well aware that Canada is not going to do anything funny, but Mexico, you never know. So, success in this game, for me, obviously we can get the one achievement, no matter what. As long as we start it, we get that one achievement. But success for me would be to win the Civil War. Remilitarization. Wow, that was fast. Would be to win the Civil War, and do our best at least to get into the Axis situation. Hopefully not as the Axis, but certainly to have more divisions, more production than anyone else in the world, because that was something that my last campaign, which was Italy, we struggled with. Let's see, I didn't necessarily want that planning expert on my enemy, but I think we're just going to do this. I need the support of 58 senators. We'll do this. I don't know how this works. We can do a small lobbying effort, or we can, grant statehood to people. Likely we'll do that after the Civil War's over. Start granting statehood like crazy. But that's the basic hope, is to just be the largest nation in the world, and hopefully we can make that happen. I want another carrier. Yes, the Spanish Civil War. Good luck. Hey, our stuff is starting to come up. I think research speed is better. Now, even this is new. Like, there's this stuff here. Enables director fire. So Man the Guns added a lot of this stuff that I haven't had to deal with. How about this? Okay, so this is the same. But, like, this stuff, never have had to deal with. Oh, one achievement I do want to grab along the way is the mine one. And I don't know. We have already researched contact mine. That's good. By the way, where's the landing craft? And mine laying submarine. Ooh, that's really good. So we can lay some mines. Probably will go overboard with that, but that's fine. Is the landing craft not there any longer? I know we can get amphibious. Do we not have to research landing craft? Transports, there it is, okay. Gotcha. That's real good. And so I'm going to worry about my navies after the Civil War. We'll organize our Air Force and our Navy at that point. Just felt like I needed to organize the armies beforehand. But that's why I'm not worrying about them. Again, there's no war before we fight ourselves, so... events or decisions timeout. Second London conference is 29 days left. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know what they expect me to do with that. We could do some of this stuff. That could be nice. The stability, you know, we need stability. But we're actually high on stability right now. Maybe that's just because we're at peace. I don't know. Obviously, the political power is problematic until you are getting rid of the Great Depression, but... that is what it is. Eventually there will be a diplomatic United States game. Hopefully when I'm a little bit better at the game and can do better in terms of making things entertaining without the game helping with that front. But there are some achievements I would like to get that require that kind of stuff. Now, I don't think I need any of that yet. I don't want to research this again and give that to my enemy, and I don't know if I would or not. We will research this. Oh, no, we have more stuff to do over here. We need machine tools for the production efficiency cap, and then we need this. And figuring out what we want to do, factory output or the bomb vulnerability, I don't think we're going to really have to worry about this. I think we want concentrated. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with, and I'm sticking with it. We are in May. Alright, so the Second London Navy Treaty has been signed. It's a renewal. Okay. Obviously, we will not be honoring that after the Civil War. That should go without saying. Let's get these guys there for now. For now, that should work. A useful ally. Ooh, 5 senators, 25 representatives. Nice. What event is going to time out now? Small lobbying effort. I don't need a lobbying effort right now. Not yet. There is War Plans Division that is done, so I think I can actually get this. I have 57 senators. Wow. See, I don't want to give them the Pentagon. What does this give us? Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna do airplane division. Now I don't know what happens with the national focus when you take the opposite side in a civil war. Like, I would want to, prepare myself for the Civil War, but when I'm taking the South, I don't know what happens. The Mexican forces are equal. Okay. Ethiopia has capitulated in June. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one first. So I don't think we're going to get to the election in this episode. But I do think that I'm going to be setting this up. So I have a couple more tutorial episodes on EU4, which probably you were expecting yesterday. Those will go up on the next few Saturdays as I make them. But I think I'm going to move to a Hearts of Iron 4 5 days a week in the 5 o'clock time slot. So be looking forward to that, and there'll be more United States coming up for you. Yeah, we can do that. That's good. I feel like with unused resources, but I don't have any military factories at the moment. I think we're good. Obviously, the United States is kind of handicapping myself and in favor of myself, so because they will be a powerhouse. But yeah. See that mine one is able to be done now, and obviously if I can sink the Pride of the English Fleet, fantastic. But let's see, I have to lay 1,000 mines against an enemy country, I believe. These are all the ones I have, and then the ones I can't get after that. Do you mind? Lay at least 1,000 mines at the coastline of any enemy nation. I think that should be pretty easy to do along Canada's border here. Or even if I, start to get some enemies down here. I have played the United States before, so it shouldn't be too big of a shock for me. Ooh, okay. We're into August. Strategic bombing or air support. Let's get yeah, I think I want those, but actually, can I get this one? No, I still have only 57, so we'll start down that path. We shall start down that path. The games of the Olympiad. The games are concluded. Can I get through? I think I'm going to go to the election in this episode. If you're excited for this series, please do give me a like, a comment down below. That will help me know. 10 senators support the government. There we go. So as long as nothing else happens in the next, what, 50 days? 40 days. That's a tall ask. Alright, we have some more dockyards. We're consolidating. Basically all we're doing here is consolidating in on in all that. Okay, what's happening here? Under the leadership of them, British Union of Fascists have begun an organized campaign of marches across the country, thus seeking to grow the number of fascist supporters throughout the United Kingdom. Now, the UK has also gotten a new new focus tree with Man the Guns since my last campaign. So I wonder if this is part of that, but... ooh. Well, it could put a hamper on getting Georgia if we're having to beat the UK, a fascist UK. But that might be something that we can eventually worry about. Why does the UK have all these territories? They should belong to the United States. I mean, that's just known stuff here. I want to worry about that again after the Civil War. We'll do generals and things like that at that point. Now, all right, we are in 1936. I have no idea what director fire is or isn't, but I think I need to research some of these first. We'll do construction first. We'll do them both. Even though we're ahead of time slightly on those, I'm going to do those. Just trying to get through one more month. One more month. Go a little bit long on this first episode. That'll be a good thing. And given the likelihood that I lose the Civil War is not 0, please let me know if I'm doing something incredibly stupid. Why don't I have the support. I do have the support. Why can't I do this? I have at least 58 senators. I have 62. And I have... oh, I don't have enough representatives. I thought I did. I had those numbers flipped in my mind. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a lobbying effort. I think that usually is like building something. I don't know. More of these. Can I add more? No, I cannot. So we'll just have that go. Thank you for auto-saving. Alright, here we go. Coming up on Halloween. Coming up on the election. And we're just going to sit here on the national focus until we can do the gold standard. I guess it's the end of the month? I don't really know. Yeah, we need to start building a new ship. And obviously... The design is over the stuff. So we can do a cruiser hull. Okay. Well, we'll just build a cruiser. Okay, here we go. Here's the election. And we want to do Republicans. The people have spoken. And we're going to come over here and we're going to do reestablish the gold standard. And I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you next time.